Good day. I'm Jorge Flores, co-founder and CTO of Entidad, and this video is intended to give you a quick overview of our identity verification solution. If you're not already aware, it is extremely easy to use open source technology like Deep Live Cam that is readily available for anyone to use to generate deepfake videos that are extremely high quality. People can develop deepfake videos just like this example. Pretty scary, right? If you're a service provider and you're engaging with your end users over the internet, how do you ensure that they're really the person and not a bot or some deepfake that was generated from open source tooling like we just demonstrated? Well, our identity verification solution has the capability to help detect and prevent some of this fraud. This may be useful for many organizations in a variety of contexts, especially if you're transacting uh, value exchange. So how do we get started with Entidad's identity verification solution? You can get started with our identity verification solution demo in a matter of minutes. First, start by navigating to the Mendix marketplace at marketplace.mendix.com and search by either identity verification, identity solution, or even FaceTec. And you'll see two results. Our identity verification solution is powered by FaceTec, a leading 3D biometrics and liveness detection provider. You click on the solution demo, and you can see in the documentation that there is a link to a demo user guide, which I will be following here to kind of guide the conversation. And the first step is to import the solution app package with Mendix Studio Pro. So you navigate to the solution and you hit download. This downloads an adaptable solution package to the computer, and then you want to make sure you launch Mendix Studio Pro. You can see here that you want to pay attention to the version of Studio Pro that is applied to the latest solution package. In this case, it's 92434. So I've got a number of instances here available in my local environment. So I'll select the corresponding one and hit launch. So because it's an adaptable solution package, um, it's a prepackaged demonstration. So you just have to import it into a new project and then be able to run it. So the first thing you do is import package, go to your downloads, select it, and there are a couple things to note. Um, you can do it locally on disk or set it up as a Mendix team server. We will be updating the solution package over time with new improvements or enhancements, and so given that, you might want to set it up as a team server so that you can readily upgrade your demo app when there's new releases. So I'll just give it a demo. So give your project a name and then you hit OK to complete the import. Now that you got the solution package imported into a new Studio Pro project, we'll proceed to the next step, and that is to obtain a free developer FaceTec account so that you can download the FaceTec software and integrate it with the Mendix low-code solution. So you can do that by following this link, and takes you to the FaceTech website, and you can hit the button to create your developer account. All you need is an email and verification of that email. So once you complete that, you get access to the developer portal. And a couple of things to note here. You'll get your device key identifier, which is what we'll need to run the browser SDK, and that's the FaceTech software running in the browser context. So the device key identifier is important, and then you also want to download the SDK, specifically the browser SDK. Okay, really, what that does is that FaceTec generates a custom app for you, and so it's a React-based app, and you can download it. And if you have a Node server, or you're comfortable running it from the command line, you can do that. Or you can import the package into the Mendix solution and then run it within the context of a Mendix backend. So once you've downloaded the browser SDK, you want to extract the zip file contents. And you want to take the resources and go to your project folder structure and navigate to theme web. What you do is under core SDK, we got to copy the FaceTec SDK .js directory into this FaceTec JS directory. We want to copy the FaceTec images directory, go up one level, and we also want to copy the sample app resources. Okay, so now we've imported the FaceTec SDK, and we can now run the app. We want to log in as a system administrator in the app to configure the settings for the FaceTec solution. If you don't know what the default password is for the administrator, you can go to App Settings, Security, and the password is typically mxadmin and 1. So now you want to navigate to your localhost port 8080. That's the port that the app is running on locally, and you want to log in as the administrator. So as an administrator, you can go into the FaceTec dashboard and go to configuration. You see that it's pre-configured with the demo base URL. That's the publicly available FaceTec demonstration service that you have access to once you create your free developer account. And you need the device key identifier and the public face encryption key. So the device key identifier, we go back to our portal under account info encryption keys, and you copy that into your setting. And then you want to get the public face encryption key. To get the public face encryption key, what you want to do is you go into your solution, the extracted contents of the zip file that we were looking at earlier, and go to config.js, and you see that there's a variable that you want to use. Now it's important here to get the raw string. So we want to sanitize this encoded string. It's escape. It's just got the special characters escape, and you want to make sure you got the uh, quotes and the plus sign and the new line encoding all gone. You want to get rid of those. So once you're done with that, you copy that raw string, paste it in here, and then you hit save. So the next thing you'll want to do is onboard a demo user. So as the administrator, you can onboard new users, and you want to create a new local user. We'll call it demo user. We'll have the username be demo underscore user. You want to make sure the user role is user, and we'll do English language, and I'm based in Southern California, so we'll do Los Angeles, and you want to set a default password. So you log out, and you want to log in as that default user so you can run the demo. Navigate to the demo dashboard, and here you have some of the workflows that are available via this solution demo package. So the first one we want to try out today is a liveness scan. The liveness scan, the 3D face liveness scan is important because it helps to verify that the person doing this verification is indeed a human. And so it has an algorithm that's very sophisticated to detect whether you're looking at a deep fake or not. And it counts into its algorithm things like eye movement, the camera, lighting, and whatnot. So let's see what that looks like. So I'm actually going to use a screen recording of me going through a liveness session and a 3D matching session and even an identity scan, and walk you through what's going on. This will hopefully make it easier to explain and understand how the FaceTec technology works. So we log in as the demo user we registered earlier. And I'm using, this is a recording from my phone. I have an iPhone. And so first thing we do the liveness detection and give the browser permission to use a camera. So here it's walking me through a liveness session. Again, this is the intent of this is to prove that there is indeed a person, a human, in front of the camera. And we can see here the success indicator. There's actually age estimation, age over 30, and again, all the relevant information about the session, including a selfie. So this is a successful liveness detection that was just completed. We'll go on to the next step, which would be a 3D face enrollment. So the enrollment is something that you can tie, it's basically do human binding. So you tie a unique face or a 3D face map against a known identifier that the system may manage. And so when you complete an enrollment, it does the same thing as a liveness detection, except that this time it stores the 3D face map against a known identifier. And that's important because you can do a 3D to 3D face match. And that's what's being demonstrated here. So you can request an end user to do a match. That means, hey, run through a liveness session. We'll get the face map output and then compare that against the stored identifier. And FaceTec will tell you if it's a match or not. So here we'll do the match, the 3D face match. And you see the face match is successful. There's a match level 15, which is extremely low false acceptance rate, so it's pretty much a guarantee that it is the same person that was previously enrolled. So there you have it. That concludes our video. Hopefully you can try it out for yourself. Um, Follow the guide and reach out if there's any questions or if you encounter any issues. We hope that this information is uh, is of use for you, and good luck in combating identity fraud.